Welcome back to the channel. My name is AL. This is F.O.M. DTF, and we here. Want to speak to you guys about printing with the P6000, 7890, 7900, 9890, 9900, whatever printer that you're printing with within one of those ones I just named. Those are great printers to be printing with because the ink channels that they all have, the ink selections, but depending on what software you're using, you can cut off channels and reserve channels, and you can swap channels if it has any issues with the way it's printing. So these printers are one of the best printers on the market that you can get for a very affordable price if you're getting it from anybody that's reselling or whatever the case is, right? So I just want to fill you guys in on what's been going on with the DTF printing, and so far as how it's changing over to two-headed printers, production printers, 1440 by 720 resolution, so versus 1440 by 1440 resolution. Now these are, you know, the factors and the classes of the titans of who's right and who's wrong. It all depends at the end of the day what you can afford and what is your need. That's just basically what I can say. So let me show you these images right here. This image I just printed out, it's sweated a little bit, so you're gonna see a little white around, a little powder around the edges, but we're just looking at the quality. That's what I want to show you. Printed this out a couple days ago, just on a test run. You guys can see the depth, and these is 1440 by 1440, and you know, you give up print speed printing at a high resolution versus 1440 by 720. It's a faster print process production wise. And these on double matte film, so you know, imagine how it looks when you actually press this image. So this is how it's looking right now. Show you guys. So, and I just have my light just shut off, but you know, you guys gotta get what's going on. So show you these images that we printed out right here. You guys can see the quality and the vibrancy in the image, right? So resolution, it all depends on what you want, your budget, or what type of production you're actually, you know, getting yourself into. Let me show you some more. You guys can see this right here. So quality is always going to be, you know, up to how you adjust the printer. If settings are not right, printing different images require different settings. May need an ICC profile, you might not. It's a lot of different variables that go on with DTF printing. Like the image I just showed you, I just printed out, you know, on the actual 7900 11 channel printer, and printed out at 1440 by 1440 for the resolution. And I think it came out nice. But like I said, I'm not saying which one is better and which is better than the other, but it's all about what you want and what you're trying to do. But making this video to speak about a lot of printer issues that people are having with channels. Either you have air in your lines, or either it's clogging up, and you may have a 6-channel printer and you have 2 whites, and maybe one of the whites is clogging and you can't print with just 1 white. So that could be an issue for people that's printing with 6 channels. And my thing is, I like either having 8 channels or 10 channels. So it lessens the chance of me having not to be able to knock out an order if I have any problems with my whites. I can swap channels, do a power clean, or do a initial fill on that channel, and I'm back up and running again. And I got to just swap ink chips and swap cartridges and make sure this cartridge knows just what the chip is on and plug it back in. That's it. And you could do that with any other color too, not just the whites. So that's one of the main things I like about having a 10-channel printer or an 8-channel printer. than versus just having a 6-channel printer. So maybe you want to keep this in mind if somebody watching this video and thinking about purchasing another printer, upgrading. Just remember the channels play a big part, and the print speed plays a big part in what you need, and what type of printing you're doing plays a big part. So all those things have to line up to make sure you're getting the right printer for your right price at your right need. So it's a tedious situation with these printers, and if you're not in a position to where you want to learn these things, or if you have somebody that's teaching you these things and it goes over your head, maybe you need to, take notes or sit down, regroup, and think about, do you have enough time to do this? Do you need to outsource the work or hire somebody to help you run your printer? Get you a helper, a worker, or somebody like that. So somebody, it's all the type of different variables of what goes on with the DTF printing, and who and what and how things can get done, and who you need to go find and resource. And yeah, so like I said, these images right here, when you print these images out, sometimes it don't always come out right. Like my settings that I have will probably be different from your settings that you have, because depending on where you are. When I print with the Alcarib software, I print with the whites on 40, the colors on 35, or maybe 40, depending on what I'm printing. If I want to bring some more color to it, some more depth to it, or it all depends on what image it is. It's a lot of different variables, so it's a lot of things I can't tell you, but I can just speak about, and then it's up for you when you're actually seeing it, how to go and identify it, and what adjustments you need to do from there. So that's one of the main things that you gotta, it's up to a printer's, discretion, I think, at that point in time. So yeah, I have started, trying to figure out how I can reach out to more people to start building a social network with people, and not just a person to every now and then. I'm talking about an every day, every other day. We can try to trade information back and forth and help each other as a society, because there's a lot of companies that's coming up, and they're not going to really be able to help you like individually, so far as with the person, exactly what their needs are. It's hard to talk to somebody if you can't really face to face or remote into their printer and talk to them as you actually go over what's going on with their printer, the settings and things and whatnot. Some people need that type of information or need that type of help. Everybody's not as savvy as doing things themselves. Once you get it set up for them, they can go ahead and maintain it. But some people can't do the A all the way through Z. So that's what I'm here for. So, but I only can help people for if they want to be helped. And it's a lot of information to cram in within a certain period of time. But as long as you get the basics and you know how to troubleshoot from the basics, you'll be okay. There won't be no problems. But I'm gonna cut this video short. And if you guys watch this all the way to the end, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're new to the channel, cut your notification bells on to all, because I got new content gonna start coming out as well. And if you need help with your printer, you need service, maintenance, training, or anything like that, go to the website, FOMDTF.com. My number is at the top. Reach out to me. We can help you guys. If you guys want to enter a raffle to win ink, powder, film, software, anything like that, go and purchase a F.O.M. DTF shirt, and you'll enter the raffle, and we got you. So after that, it's all said and done. Out of here into another video. Peace.